Hello, my name is Tom. I'm from the Global Recordings Network, and I'm here with our CEO of Australia, Christine. Christine, how are you?
I'm going very well. How are you going, Tom?
Yeah, well, thanks. Thanks for asking.
Very good.
It's October already, and I hear that you have a recent October story to tell us.
I do have a story. It's about our team in Thailand. For most of this year, we've been raising money to buy them a new ute, and that money came through about halfway through the year, for which we were very, very thankful. And the guys in Thailand very happily went off and they bought themselves a nice new ute. And then they couldn't really go anywhere because of COVID restrictions. But just in the last couple of weeks, they've gone out and they went on a field trip. They did a bit of language research and caught up with a few of their partners. And they came across a lady from a village over near the Myanmar border. They gave her an MP3 player and she went back home. And they rang her up a few days ago and she said she'd played the messages to her mum. And her mum really appreciated hearing God's word in her own language. And now this lady will be taking those messages to the people of her village. And so that'd be a great thing to pray for, that God would be at work in their hearts and minds as they hear God's word in their own language.
They've needed a ute for quite some time to be able to get to some of those remote locations, haven't they?
They have, yeah. And so we're very thankful to have been able to help in that way.
So tell us, what's been happening in the Australian office over the last month?
Well, we've been in absolute chaos for about a week and a half as the carpet has been replaced. So it's looking really good now, but it was quite a challenge. And we've just had our AGM. So that happened on Tuesday night. It was all online and it worked well, so we're very thankful for that. We re-elected our board of directors. We did all the normal business that you do at an annual general meeting. And we were able to give thanks to God for 40 years of service for Noel and Mary Batchelor. So we're very thankful for Noel and Mary and their many years of service here with us.
Yeah, so many years, 80 between them. It must feel so good having the AGM off your plate, hey?
Oh yeah, it is always a big event and, it's just so nice to have it over and done with and then we can get on with the rest of the year.
So thinking beyond Australia again, what's been happening in other parts of the network around the world?
Well, we've been hearing some news about Tummy Tiger. Tummy Tiger is a lovely little creature and she has a Mega Voice MP3 player in her tummy and she talks to children and helps them with various trauma that they might suffer. And so Tummy does a great job, and Deline recently had opportunity to talk about Tummy on national radio in South Africa and offer Tummy Tigers to kids who have lost a parent. And there was a really good response to that article, and now we've got more requests for Tummies than we can really meet. So please pray that God would provide us with more Tummy Tigers.
And what kind of message does a Tummy Tiger give to one of these children?
Well, Tummy makes friends with the child. She helps them work through various trauma that they might have suffered, being injured, being in an accident, losing somebody important to them. And Tummy is a Christian tiger and also introduces children to God and to Jesus.
Yeah, so good. Well, thanks so much, Christine, for taking the time out to update us.
Oh, you're very welcome. It's always a pleasure talking to you, Tom.
I'll catch you later.
Okay, see ya.